Hey everyone, and welcome back to this channel. As of today, I am 32 weeks and 1 day pregnant. And it's been 2 weeks since my last bump date video, so I'm going to give you my 32-week bump date video. Not enough happened in 31 weeks, within a week to give you a weekly one. So I thought I would just add up everything that's happened or what's progressed and put it in this one. Oh, the bin men are here. This is going to be a fun one. I do apologise if you can hear a noise in the back. The bin men have just pulled up and they're going to look at me filming through the window. Yep, camera set up, sitting on the bed. This is totally not what it looks like. They still haven't gone. They've gone. As I was saying, I won't be giving you a bump shot in this video purely because of the way I'm sat on the bed and I'm wearing like a really huge t-shirt and it wouldn't show you, but I will put the thumbnail as a bump shot so you can see how big the bump is. Bit of info about the baby first, obviously, before I go into what's personally been happening. At 32 weeks, she's near enough 4 pounds now, which is, to me, that's really weird. I think I dropped to 4 pounds something when I was born. Like, I was born at 5 something and then dropped to 4 pounds something, I don't know. I'm gaining like a pound a week now, or should be gaining about that in weight, and half of that is going to her. So again, like I explained before, she is gaining half a pound a week. So this time next week, she'll be like 4.5 pounds. Or like just over 4 maybe. She is currently 16.7 inches long, which is taking up like the majority of my uterus. That's really long. Think about how big that is, and that's currently inside me. She now has toenails and fingernails and real hair, and to me that's cute because if she was born now, she'd look like a proper little baby. Like, she'd have like a little head of hair. She will have a head of hair. Judging by my heartburn, she will have hair. Look what I've got on hand. Acid, Gaviscon, everything. If she doesn't have any bloody hair when she's born, I'll feel betrayed. Her skin is becoming softer and smoother, like it's gonna feel like proper baby skin soon. And she's like, sounds weird, kind of fattening up, ready for when she's born. Like, she's not gaining a lot, but her skin is like plumping up. She's becoming a plump little baby, apparently. As her new fat cells are accumulating, she no longer has like transparent skin. Her skin's opaque, so it will be, I nearly said whatever colour it will be when it comes out. A white baby. Her skin will be fully opaque like ours, and it's becoming less and less transparent as her fat grows, which is so cool because I couldn't imagine having a see-through baby. While she's inside me, she's currently practicing things like swallowing, breathing, kicking, and sucking. That was the other one, I couldn't remember it just then. She's practicing all these little things that will help her when she's actually here, and I find that really cool. Like, she's finding something to do in there, I guess. Along with practicing those little things, she's also getting into like sleep cycles and stuff. This may account for the times where she's not moving as much, which during the day there are definitely like a couple of hours that go by where she won't really move at all. And then, like, especially in the night time, early morning and evening, she's very active. She's so active. Like, I think I genuinely have the world's most active baby. I'm not joking. Which obviously I'm not complaining about because I know that she's there. And it will be really easy for me to tell if something ever feels wrong. If she ever isn't moving for a full day, it will be easier for me to know. But yeah, she's practicing sleep cycles, and I think my sleep cycle at the moment is really bad from where Ed's had to get up so early and everything, and where I can't even sleep in the night. I won't go to sleep. Like, I'll probably fall asleep at about midnight, and then I wake up at about 2 AM until about 4, 5, not even that, maybe about 4, and then Ed has to wake up at like 5:30 or whatever it is, whatever time, 5ish, and then he leaves at 6, and then I'm awake during that time, and then I go back to sleep for like maybe 2-3 hours, which isn't a great sleeping pattern for someone who's growing a human. Everything in the nighttime is irritating me at the moment, and like, I'll talk about it a little bit more in a minute, but I'll just carry on the rest of the information about the baby. The last bit of information about the baby, which isn't really that important to me right now because I have no idea until I go see my midwife on Wednesday. I probably should have made this video at 33 weeks, after I've seen the midwife. oh well, it'll be fine. From like 32 weeks onwards, the baby will start to move into the head down position, ready for birth. But if she's not there at the moment, it doesn't matter, because usually by about 36 weeks they are in that position and ready. But yeah, back to the tiredness thing. I'm finding it really hard to sleep because of how itchy I am, which again I'll talk about in a minute. And I'm very restless and irritated for no reason, and everything makes me angry in the night time. Oh my god, I'm in the worst mood. When it hits about 9 PM, I'd say I'm the worst. I don't blame Ed for going to sleep that early, because I'm a pain in the arse. And obviously when your bump gets bigger and as your baby gets bigger, it's a lot harder to sleep. There's a lot more pain, a lot more pressure, and it's really, really annoying. And if you have to turn over at all, like, I feel her just slip to the other side. I don't know. I can really feel her at night time because I'm not doing anything else, and it really annoys me. It's really annoying because these are the last couple of weeks I'm gonna get to like cherish my sleep before I'm up in the night with a screaming baby. And that's not happening at the moment. Like, I may as well already have her here. That's how much I'm up in the night. But yeah, it's not great. Sleeping, I'm so tired. I'm knackered, and I ain't even been doing anything. And it's really annoying. I did mention just now the itchiness, and I think I did mention it in my last update video. Update hasn't got better at all. Oh my god, I'm trying everything. I've tried coconut oil, I've tried like just moisturising in the night and day, like in the morning and the night time. And I've started using, I literally for £1 picked up this tub of cocoa butter, and it's worked so much better than I thought it would. You may have seen me talk about the fact that I have really dry, horrible skin at the moment, and it's really helped that. It's made me feel a lot more moisturised. It's working much better. Like I still do get itchy, but the dryness and the like flakiness, oh, I hate that word so much, is getting better with the cocoa butter that I'm using. And I've only been using it like less than a week, so I will continue using that and then update you. Like I said, she's moving a lot more, and she's like visibly moving a lot more. I do see a foot or something come out here and now. You'll see her like, say like that's my belly, you'll see her like roll across underneath when she moves or turns or something, and it's really cool to see. Like, it's really strange but really cool, and I don't get really bored of it. I think Ed might think like, yeah, I've seen this before, and what? But I do get fascinated by it every time. I try and Snapchat it, but you know what babies are like. Every time the dad comes over or a camera's out, they stop. Like, there's no proof of what they're doing at all. You're the only one that gets to witness it. That keeps happening. She keeps getting her foot like wedged in my rib, or like just under my rib here, and it kind of tickles and it's kind of uncomfortable, so I kind of enjoy it and I kind of don't. But yeah, it just is a constant reminder of how big she actually is and how much space she's actually taking up in my body. And I can definitely tell that by my shortness of breath, and I genuinely can feel all of my organs in about this much space, and it really is annoying because I can't walk anywhere, like I can't do any of this or that, because like when I get full from eating food, my stomach bloats up even more and it pushes everything up again, and I can't breathe, and I'm like I feel genuinely like an old person. I'm 18. I'm not an old person. And as well as kicking in my ribs, she's also kicking downwards. Like, I can feel her in my muscles down there. It sounds really weird and probably TMI, but she kicks like straight down and it'll feel like a pop. Like, basically in your bum area, like, you can feel your muscles inside. If she kicks them, I can feel that. And it's really uncomfortable, it's really weird. I was like, okay, you can't get out just yet, and you can't get out that way. You know, back doors are locked, you know. Another thing that happened, which I don't know whether is significant or not, is that I fell over for the first time while being pregnant. I literally fell over. I was at my friend's house, it was on her birthday, we went to visit her for a bit, and just as I was leaving, I was with a friend, and I shut my friend's door, stepped off her doorstep onto the doormat, and the doormat slipped under my foot and I went over on my back. I've not fallen over while pregnant before, which is surprising because I'm very, very clumsy. And then I had to walk back to the train station, and on the way to the train station is my mum's house, and I fell over and I really hurt myself. Like my lower back started to really ache, and where I tensed my stomach, across my stomach was like aching and pulling, and I was like, oh my god, no, this is really bad, I need to like sit down. So I went and popped into mum's and I sat down for a sec, and I was like, ow, and then hopefully it would get better, and then it did, but it's given me like a constant backache since then, and which hasn't really gone away. Like the stomach thing kind of has, but it gets worse when I've been walking. Like yesterday we went out shopping, and my stomach at the end of the day, I was like, no, and it was my lower back again as well, and it really does get painful, and it's uncomfortable to sit down and like just find a position where I'm comfortable. As long as it wasn't on my front, like at least I went backwards, not forwards. That would have probably been a lot more serious, I don't know. That's pretty much it that's been happening these past 2 weeks. Like nothing major has really changed, it's just getting closer and closer to her due date. I should be able to update you on 33 weeks, if not I'll leave it till 34 because I have a midwife appointment. One thing I do need to check at the midwife is my iron levels, because as you know last time she told me that I had low iron, and I'm trying to see if that has improved in any way, which I'm hoping it has, but if not, I've got a spinach smoothie downstairs, yay. Anyway, that is it for this bump date video, 32 week update, whatever you want to call it. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video.